Introduction to templates. A template is a starting point for a new drawing. It may include things such as your units and limits. It may have things that we haven't learned yet, such as various settings. We could put layers, we could put certain text in there, dimensions in there. We could have certain title blocks and borders in there. So it's just a starting point for a new drawing. So let's make one of what we know now. So we're going to go up and we're going to start a new drawing. And we're going to pick the AutoCAD DWT. And we're going to make this an architectural one. So I'm going to go up first and I'm going to go with my units first. Right? And I'm going to set, not the decimal, I'm going to set the architectural. I want it to be an 1/8 inch. I want degrees, decimal degrees, but I want a precision of 1 decimal place. I'll say OK. Now I have to set my limits. So I'm going to set my limits, type it in. I want to set it to like 68 feet, you know, how big, depending on how big my house is, I want to set it up like 68 feet by 44 feet. So I'll type in 68 feet, comma, 44 feet, and hit enter. So I got my limits. Oops, sorry. Let me do that again. I'll type in limits. I'm going to type in 0, 0 first, and then I put in 68 feet, comma, 44 feet. Enter. Now we're all set up. Now we need to save it as a template. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up and do a save as. And pick on save as, and I'm going to give it a name. And so the name of this is going to be not this big long name. We're going to get that out of there, and I'm going to say it's it's Introduction to Templates Example Arc Template. Okay, just to give it a name. I'm going to put it in a folder which I can find. So I'm going to put it in my, let me see, I'm going to put it in my documents. I'm going to put it in AutoCAD videos, and I'm going to put it in here, but I'm not going to save it as a DWG. I'm going to change the file type to a DWT, a drawing template. But notice it changed the path to my standard template path. So I got to go back and do that again. Okay? So I got to go back to my documents, AutoCAD 1. And this is a little getcha, right? And now I got to put this back in here again. I'm going to say this is Intro to Templates. And I'm going to say an arc template. Okay? And I got it as a DWT. I'm ready to say save. Bingo. And it'll give me these options. I could put a description in here if I like. And I'll say OK. And now it's a template. Now, when I go to start a new drawing, I come over here to new. It doesn't, I didn't save it in this particular list under my template folder. I could, but I could also navigate then out to where I placed it. And I had it under Bordeaux, I had it under my documents, I had it under AutoCAD 1, I had it under videos, I had it under chapter 2, and there it is. And now I can say open. And now I'm starting at that exact point. So if I were to type in limits, just for example, you can see it's at 0, 0 in the lower left hand corner, but it's at 6844. If I type in units, you can see that I'm an architectural 1/8 of an inch, decimal degrees. So it's a good starting point. I have everything else set up the way I want to go. So therefore you can make your own templates at any time. During this AutoCAD 1 class, I will provide you with templates as we go through the weeks of the class.